So we all make our mistakes. Some of us get face tattoos. I like to play the Taco Bell roulette even though I know I'm going to lose 90% of the time. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about another mistake I did. So about a week ago, I put out a Rillaboom raid video with the intent of thinking, oh hey, this might be fun. Let's try Chestnut. Let's try Hisuian Decidui. I'm really glad I did not try Hisuian Decidui because I did try Chestnut and it did not go well. I also tried Zamazenta, which I'm kind of a little bit disappointed that it didn't really work out for me. Who knows? Maybe someone else made Zamazenta work, but yeah. So, anyways, I thought, you know what? Let's talk about the raid now that we're on the second week. And normally I don't do this for the second week of raid videos, but let's talk about the Rillaboom raid again. So as far as the Terra Normal Rillaboom raid goes, the main attacking moves are Drum Beating, Acrobatics, Body Slam, and Low Kick. And hey, I did call Body Slam in the previous video, so I am pretty happy about that. On top of that, Rillaboom also had Boom Burst, which I did call. It had Growth, which I genuinely forgot was a thing, but Growth makes sense, especially for the opening gimmick because it's a free +1 to both attack and special attack. It's got a great physical attack to begin with, and that special attack is not good, so the fact that it does get to boost both of those attacks right away and then get to take advantage of the fact that Boom Burst now has Stab, going from a base 140 move to a 210 move, that still does hurt. And Bulk Up was also a nice surprise to see that they gave Rillaboom because it gave it a +1 to its attack and its defense stat as well. So, really glad that I did not try Hisuian Decidui. I wanted to try Chestnut first, and the main logic there was Chestnut had the higher defense. But 4 times Flying Weakness does not bode well after a +1 full-powered Acrobatics coming off of Rillaboom. So my Chestnut just immediately crumpled. And I was like, no, we're not going to try this. I tried my Zamazenta. Unfortunately, Zamazenta Crowd is super heavy, so Low Kick does a lot of damage to it as well. Even with the Dauntless Shield boost, it didn't really work the best in my favor. So, realizing that I made some very bad decisions and ideas for the video, I figured let's turn to Google. And Google provided Corviknight. And Corviknight, I've definitely seen it out there on YouTube. Corviknight definitely has a, well, let's just put it this way. A lot of people are saying use Corviknight, and I am now one of them. I'm a believer. I drank the Kool-Aid. And what I was thinking here is Mirror Armor would be a fun ability to have on Corviknight, but I didn't use it. I ended up using Pressure because I just wanted to see if it would work in the first place. And what Google was saying was max defense, max HP, body press, and an impish nature. And it didn't really matter what the Terra option was from what I was reading, but one thing I would like to point out is Terra Steel does resist pretty much everything except Low Kick, and you're going to be spamming body press. I put Terra Fighting, but anyways, Terra Fighting would probably work too. But anyways, I had Terra Steel to be able to resist all the grass and acrobatics options right there. So we had the body press, we had Iron Defense, and then Screech. Yeah, I can spell Screech, apparently. So then the article that I was also reading said the fourth move didn't really matter, so I figured, you know what, let's put Roost on there. This way you don't have to rely strictly on Heal Cheers. The item was the Shell Bell. Apparently I can't spell shell, or I just can't type it. But anyways, the main idea here, you get Rillaboom down to -6 with Screech. Hopefully you don't miss anything because it is a 85 accuracy status move. But you get that -6, and then you go up to +6 with 3 iron defenses. And then you just start wailing on it with Body Press. The Shell Bell gives you back some HP. And then that way too, you can use Roost or Heal Cheers to keep yourself alive. In the initial article that I read, and I really don't remember which website it was that I read this on, they're like, oh yeah, go ahead and faint. It doesn't really matter if you Terra because you're just going to spam Body Press. But my logic here is if you don't faint, you don't lose extra time on your meter. So you have that Roost to help keep yourself sustained with your HP. You go for the Body Press, you're getting back a little bit of HP as well with the Shell Bell. Once you Terra, regardless of whether you have Stab or not, once you Terra, you do chip away a little bit more at the barrier for the Terra shield. So that was kind of why I kept the steel typing, but Terra fighting probably would work as well, because with enough iron defenses, acrobatics probably wouldn't do that much. But I also said that about Chestnut, and I found out that I failed horribly at that. So just keep that in mind. The raid is currently going on. It is Friday right now. We have until Sunday, and then we'll probably get the next announcement for what's coming next as far as 7-star raids go, because that seems to be the pattern. Once the second week of the raid comes along, we get the announcement for what the next 7-star raid is. Now, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure from when I was looking into the transfer Pokemon, like as far as all of the starters that currently have 7-star raids go, I'm pretty sure we have all of them. Like, we don't have Feraligatr or Meganium coded into the game, to my understanding. We don't have Blastoise and Venusaur either, so that would be kind of cool if we got to see that. We could also see maybe Emboar or Superior. I would love to see one of those two, because we have Samurott. Because the whole idea was they made the Hisuian trio, but they made the twist with doing the original forms of them. So that's a thing. So anyways, I don't know what's coming. I kind of want to see one of the other starters that are missing from the current pairs, because we have Charizard and Pikachu from Kanto for that quartet, if you're counting Yellow / Let's Go Pikachu. We have Typhlosion from the Johto games, but only Typhlosion, so I would love to see Feraligatr or Meganium. On top of that, we have Samurott from the Unova games without Superior and Emboar. And we have Decidueye from the Alola games. I don't know why that was so hard to come up with, but hey, we might see Incineroar or Primarina as well, and I would like to see one of those two come back too. Anyways, that's my main thoughts. Short little video. Take it easy.